Shalom Akim. First and foremost, we're going to start off by giving all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Yasharallah, and salutations to you Akim that are out there pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. And basically, what we're going to go in today is, us being in this truth and seeing what's to come. We shouldn't get used to routines. And this video is inspired by the elder Manatazak. And basically he was going into like we can get used to routines, and yeah, there's routines as in this truth, studying. You gotta make sure you're diligent in studying, watching videos, doing videos, and all that. Those are routines you stick to, but routines as in going to work, still being able to go to the grocery store, be able to go to shopping stores, those type of routines, and hey, you gotta have the mindset to know, hey, we're in those days where any day could come where you won't be able to do that, so you gotta not get used to routines, and because then if you get too used to them, when those things that you're so used to doing aren't you're not able to do them again, you're gonna bug out, But if you're not, and you constantly, well, you know what? I'm gonna start with the scripture. This is Second Timothy's 2 verse 3. It says, "Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shai Hamashiach." So hey, and that's what we are. We're soldiers for the Lord. Verse 4 says, "No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who had chosen him to be a soldier." So hey, you're not gonna get entangled with worldly things. You're not gonna spend too much time in doing worldly things. Or trying to get how they say set up shop, trying to get comfortable. Okay, I found a house. This is a nice house, and then I'm gonna live here forever. No, you can't be in that spirit. You can't entangle yourself in those type of things. You gotta be like, damn, hey, fuck it. Hey, this house could be destroyed in tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah, like the brother was saying, you can't entangle yourself with anything in this world, including the wisdom of this world.
Yeah.
So I got a scripture. This is 1 Corinthians 3:19. It says, "For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High. For it is written, He taketh the wise in their own craftiness." So people that are living by the ways of this world, living by the wisdom of this world, not following the scriptures, the Lord's going to take them in their own craftiness, because they think that they know it all. They think that they have the most wisdom on the planet. But you don't have any wisdom if you're not coming from the words of Yahweh or His Son.
Right. To allow to this testimony, if they speak not according to His word, it's because there is no light in them. Everything that America pushes is darkness and for destruction. So you definitely can get caught up in Esau's and Babylon's doctrines. This is Micah 2:10. It says, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you even with a sore destruction." Hey, so this is not our rest. This is in the place where it could be like. First of all, it is in our land. Our land is Jerusalem. That's our land. That's the land that belongs to the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the real Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. So knowing that this is not our land, why would we want to stay somewhere where we're strangers? We don't have our own shit. We don't own anything. It says, because it is polluted, it will destroy you even with a sore destruction, right? And what everything is defiled from doctrines to food, clothes,
the air you breathe,
air, you know. So why would you want to even get comfortable here, you know? You know, why would you want to set up shop and get used to routines that you know that they're soon to stop, you know? You really gotta live life you gotta live it by the day, you know. You can't think about tomorrow, you know. You gotta be like, okay, today, you know, just as it comes, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Then you catch yourself making plans and catch yourself in routines, and by the time you know it, you know, you get so used to them, you don't want to, you end up wanting to stay in America and not wanting to America to be destroyed, you know. Because that's a lot of reason why a lot of people don't want America to be destroyed, because they're so used to living here, they're so used to this American system and the routines that they have, that they don't want to let it go, and they get mad when people like us, you know, tell them the truth and tell them to their face, you know, that America's going to get destroyed, you know. They get mad, you know.
Exactly, and the masses of our people are asleep, and they're asleep to this world. They want to continue to be a slave to nations that hate you. And it's time to wake up out of that, because the Lord's about to destroy this place, and you don't want to be caught in that. You don't want to be caught in that hellfire that's gonna entangle this place. It's gonna wrap around this place. So this is Romans 13:11. It says, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believed. So yeah, we've been going through and catching hell for over 400, 500 years, but our salvation and the end of our punishment is nearing. And it's time to wake up and come back to our nationality. It's time to wake up and learn the real name of the Father and His Son. Okay? It's time to come back to the wisdom of our culture that we had, so that we can go and become those righteous men that we used to be. So we can become that righteous nation again. But 2/3 of you are not going to wake up, because you think this is foolishness.